Hi, I'm Esther Olatunji, and for my semester project, I went with Agile. So my title is Scrum to Success, Agile Engineering in Action. And I kind of chose a little space name here because I thought it was cute and it kind of fit with the title. So to just jump right in, let's talk about the problem formation. So this topic of Agile Scrum has played a major role in shaping pretty much how we structure our software development projects. It streamlines the process and it makes it more smooth and organized and collaborative. And it's very flexible, which is very good for software development because there's always going to be a lot of changes and having to go backwards or forwards and skip some steps, which is why Agile Scrum is a great framework and which is why I decided to choose it. I'm also interested in being a project manager, and that's another reason why I really liked this unit, which also comes from chapter 2, Agile Scrum from the Somerville textbook. So the literature searches I chose were three journals. The first one was How Scrum Adds Value to Achieving Software Quality, which basically just highlighted effectiveness in managing uncertainty and tight deadlines and kind of emphasizing the importance of team skills and risk management. Whereas the second one, Agile Software Development, Reuse Approach, and Scrum Software Product Line Engineering, a very long title, had like a little bit of a hybrid approach with Scrum using software product line engineering and then reusability for project success. And the last one, the systematic review of Scrum and software development, pretty much just demonstrated how Scrum externally and internally improves the quality of the project through collaboration, safety, and development. So for my analysis, I pretty much just said how the findings pretty much just showed how teams are able to act swiftly when there are changes, which is very common in software development. It helps them have a higher quality because everyone is on task, they know what they're doing, and they're able to really pick up skills a lot quicker. The constant retrospectives and reviews allow less risk to happen, and it pretty much can mitigate changes or things that might need to be addressed earlier rather than later. And the research journals made a good observation of that. For instance, the 40 plus software practitioners that highlighted how much Agile Scrum had an impact on their product line engineering, and it pretty much blew it out of the water. For the evaluation, I also agree with these literatures because for this class, we had to kind of model the Agile framework. And after seeing how much my group and I benefited it through the sprint retrospectives, I can attest that it's very powerful and I want to continue doing it, especially as I'm looking into product management. So I find that really cool. And that's pretty much why I found it interesting. I really like the different roles as well, like Scrum Master, Product Owner, and then the development team. When I was doing the SWE project, I was Scrum Master, so I got to see like all the cool things where I got to pretty much facilitate the Scrum meetings, which I really liked. That really helped the team stay on track. And then I also just love the Kanban boards. That's like one of my favorite things because it's a great visual way for people to for the team to see how the pipeline process is coming along, and the sticky notes are really colorful. So it looks like really nice and aesthetically pleasing. And then these are my references to the literature and some of the images I took. And this is an overall view of my presentation and my infographic. So I hope you enjoyed.